I don't have the greatest opinion of the left opposition. It's not my least favourite Soviet path, but it's far, far from being my favourite. However, is that even fair? Well, that is what we're here to find out. Does the left opposition deserve a second chance? Let's begin. Well, here we go again. And oh yeah, I turned off historical again, just fancied it. Right, here is Trotsky's prep. And Trotsky has quite a few benefits to doing this, because as you can see, he starts with 25% support from the army. That's the most out of any opposition. Both the right opposition and the exiles, I believe, both start with 10%. So for Trotsky, it's much easier. But he also has another benefit, a unique starting base. He has Odessa available to him. So let's do it. Just gonna have to wait these few extra days out. Mobilize. Compromise. And there we go. We can now integrate this little block. And we can expand in these extra states. It is annoying that expanding down here is a bit more expensive, but it is so much easier fighting down here than in Ufa, Archangelisk, Cheetah, so I guess it evens itself out. And yeah, this will probably mean we're going to run Paranoia quite high, but oh well, that is just how the game works, so swings and roundabouts, don't you know. Right, now on to another benefit, I suppose. The ability to approach Tukhachevsky and Primakov. I know some of you are quite big fans of Tukhachevsky, so I'm sure having the ability to guarantee him is useful. To me it's not that useful, you know, you can win with basically any general, but again, having it is nice, I can't really complain. Especially when you consider that this focus also gives extra units, generals and so on, so I'm fine with it. Whoopsie, great purge of the administration. Luckily, most of these aren't that useful. It's mostly right opposition guys and routing. But oh well, a bit of an oopsie there, but whatever. I guess that would really suck if I was going for something like return democracy to the party, but luckily I'm not. And that brings me on to another point. This is not exclusive to the left or right opposition either, but I feel like I should bring it up. Both of them completely and utterly suck at doing return democracy to the party. I wouldn't do it as either one of them. The only way you can realistically do this is by exploiting the Civil War, and no. Oh dear. Goodbye, brethren. 2% though. Worthy trade, I suppose, but approaching Tukhachevsky just gave us 7%. Damn. Oh dear though, look at that. We do not have any political power right now. Luckily, we can gain some via the party members. Luckily, this focus is actually worth doing, not only for the extra stability and political power, but also because it guarantees control over the elusive gentleman. So I pretty much always do this when I do a civil war run with the Soviets. And yes, I am noticing that the Zinovite trial is on its way, which is annoying. We could bypass it via things like divert attention towards the military, but just don't fancy it. But don't let me stop you if you want to do it, it is a fair thing to do. Right, so who's Stalin going to get rid of today? Oh dear, some of those are some of ours. We are also going to lose the elusive gentleman, so the whole bloody reason of doing that focus at all is now irrelevant, which kinda sucks, but oh well, that's Hoi4 for you, isn't it? Whenever you expect something, something else might just happen. Oh well. Right, let's keep expanding. And let's approach Primakov. And what do you know? Germany has managed to finish before we even start. This is a slow one for Germany as well. Normally they finish a lot sooner than this. But even then, they were faster than us. Oh well, the moment has pretty much arrived. Let's do funds for the cause instead though. Yeah, I was going to ignite the flames now, but funds for the cause is a unique focus, so I may as well do it. And Gregory can shut up. I am not purging Tukhachevsky for him. Wait, what? Okay, so this game is ahistorical, as you know, but one of the things that happened is Alsa refused Italy, and somehow Alsa managed to hold out longer than Ethiopia did? Seriously? Well, congratulations. Alsa, you actually did really well, in comparison to someone. Right, who is going to say yes to our call for aid? Someone, hopefully. No? Anyone? Oh no. Oh well, never mind. Let's ignite the flames anyway. I don't think I can save this Polish Republic in time, but goddamn I'm going to try. They deserve all the help. Go on. Oh, no, finally. Some responses. And all three of them will support our cause, which is really good. Well, as Japan ignites, so do we. We now have to choose who will lead us. And I think I've said it before, I think Smirnov is actually better than Trotsky, purely because he gives an extra spy. That's quite useful, especially in a situation like this where we've lost the elusive gentleman. But then again, this is the left opposition with Trotsky, and it is kind of, you know, his thing. He comes with cheaper war goal justification and stuff. So what I'm trying to say is both of them are actually both equally good options, which is actually quite good. Especially when you compare it to the right opposition, because you know, in my opinion, Rykov is the only one you should choose for them. But also let's consider how much support we also have. I know you can't see it, but it's something like 56-57%, which is actually pretty good. We didn't have to do anything like military support, which again, compared to the right opposition, we had to do because their support is so low. So in a way, the left opposition actually has it easier for themselves in certain aspects. But anyway, who is going to be our leader? I think there's only one man for the job. Nice. We have quite a few divisions. Nice. In the end, we got 82. That's 2/3 of the Soviet army. Yep, Stalin ain't gonna stop us now. So, front line, and let's go get him. I know it's winter, but oh well, we'll be okay. For focus now... Can we even complete Vanguard of the True Revolution in time? Well, there's only one way to find out. Anyway, for our generals, we have quite a few. And I was right, Vasily joined us. But of course, the main attraction is that we have Tukhachevsky himself. But anyway, enough distractions, let's go. Sorry, Stalin, but it has to be done. Your popular support is... ooh, nothing. So this should be fairly easy, if not a little slow, because it is winter. And there we go, our first little encirclement. Not many units, but hey, every little helps. Of course, here is foreign funding minus 25% consumer goods factor. For a year. I guess that's alright, but you know what I'm gonna say? You know exactly what I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, Germany has minus 50%. So, yeah. And this is completely RNG dependent. There we go, the call for help has been sent out. Let's hope some people respond. Oh, Moscow just fell, and it appears to be over. It is all over, and yet again, because of our shenanigans with Lithuania, we're in a peace deal. Take the lot, let's go all the way down, where is it? There we go, let's liberate Kaunas, and take the navy. There we go. I can't believe this is still a thing. There we go. Pretty normal for a Soviet civil war, I would say. But anyway, let's go back to helping people. Unfortunately, still only one mountaineer for Poland. God damn, I would love to help them a little bit more. Oh well, I will send them that one volunteer. Oh yeah, I forgot to assign my air force. And the international brigades have only just arrived, oh dear, they must feel very silly being this late. But to be honest, they're not even worth it. Look at them, they're just this. They're only good for being fodder or port guards. Honestly, you can avoid this focus entirely, I just wanted to show it off. But annoyingly, I cannot disband them, which is rather stupid. And there we go, we got some old Trotskyists. And here are all the advisors we have left, which to be fair are most of the left opposition guys. They're fine, they're serviceable, they do what they need to do. So, whatever. Long live the workers' government, I say. Alright, I've got a justification ready. Don't worry, Poland, we're here for you. Let's go. Are you sure you don't want to join us? Well, Tukhachevsky finally made it to Warsaw. Congratulations. Such a shame he isn't going to fully conquer it this time. Well, I'm a man of my word, so let's liberate them. Come on, you can have it all. On us. There we go. Now it's time for another thing. The differences between the builder of the Red Army and reigniting the revolutionary spirit. Here's the thing, builder of the Red Army is obviously better than this, because look at this, it only lasts a year. Sure, this only gives 2 mils, but 2 mils lasts a lot more than a year, you know? And now, probably the best focus down here. Depoliticize the military. Nothing to complain about, it's nice. I don't like this national spirit, so getting rid of it is good in my opinion. Very well. Now, probably the big attraction of this whole actual focus tree. At least in theory. The permanent revolution itself. Just off the bat, it is nice that it modifies Trotsky's traits. Because goddamn do they start off bad. And here we are. The permanent revolution. Or, as it should be called, war goals, war goals, war goals, war goals. Oh, and what do you know? War goals. Because that's all the permanent revolution really is. War goals. And some quite situational war goals, might I say. Because as you can see, they actually need at least 10% communist support to even do. They cost 50 pp, and they take 120 days. As I've alluded to in the past, I'm fine with war goals, they just can't be the main attraction of a focus tree, you know? Now, I could do one on Poland, that would be useful for me, because as you can see they're in a faction with Lithuania and Latvia, so I could take them all in one go. But I'm not going to do that, because there's something else I can do instead. Just justify on them. And now, I know what some of you are thinking. But Bubbles, justifications are very slow. Do the permanent revolution instead, it will probably be faster. Now, if I was playing pretty much anyone else, yeah, that probably would be true. But I'm playing Trotsky. And as you can see, justification will only take 10 days. Damn. When you combine Trotsky and the NKVD, you get pretty much instant justifications. Which, in my opinion, makes the permanent revolution obsolete. There is no reason to ever do it. So, sorry Poland, I know we saved you, but it has to be done. Here's the thing though, I don't really blame Paradox for doing the permanent revolution like this. Because goddamn, I don't know how I would do the permanent revolution. It's a kind of an abstract concept. I don't even think Trotsky himself could even implement the permanent revolution in game. Mostly because he wouldn't know what a video game is, but you know, that's besides the point. And oh yeah, you get Trotsky as a field marshal. Compared to some leaders who can become field marshals, i.e. Mussolini, he's actually okay. So you know what? We have our new Tukhachevsky. Well, no surprise, that didn't take long. I'm so sorry, Poland, Lithuania, and Latvia, but Of course, but Poland's a major. Of course, they would be. They're a leader, so we can... yeah, let's make sure we have desperate measures done, because we may as well. But alright, let's prepare to go. Normally Poland is actually kind of hard to take down, but we actually wiped out most of their army a while ago. So even with all three of them, they have no more than 75 divisions. It's just a matter of time. Well, we got desperate measures. I'm not going to claim this as a benefit of the left opposition. I'm going to claim this as a benefit of just going ahistorical, which it is. Anyway, let's finish up. I made sure I stopped just so I actually completed the focus, because I was kind of afraid I wouldn't. Better safe than sorry, you know. Excuse me. Romania wants to join us. But right now we have to deal with Poland. Let's just take the lot. Thank you very much. And because I'm feeling nice, you may join us. Even though that makes no sense. Alright, time for our final big decision. Also, why is this a question mark? Looks like Paradox didn't set it right. Oh well, whatever. We now need to choose between the Supreme Soviet or International Union of Soviet Republics. In my opinion, Trotsky is actually the best out of the left and right opposition to do the Supreme Soviet, because he can get here quite quickly. There is also autonomous Soviet republics, which I don't think is actually that good. In my opinion, this is only really good for the achievement the Soviet Union and not much else. And I know, you can do some strats where you have Ukraine and Belarus, don't call them in and have only Germany fight like over here or something. But come on, any Soviet player worth their salt can already beat Germany without this silly little strat. And there's the other thing, of course, you could combine this with ComCon, which is fine, I suppose, especially in a situation like this where I actually already have access to it, thanks to Poland becoming a major. So that's something, I guess. It's not bad, but again, you'd already be able to win without it. If I had to choose, I would choose the Supreme Soviet over this, purely because of the compliance. I know I've brought it up many times, but daily compliance is ridiculously powerful. You should always go for it. So, was I wrong about the left opposition? Think not. I still think Stalin and the right opposition are better than this. They have more going on, they have more interesting things, and their bonuses are much more interesting than free war goals. I'm sorry, until the permanent revolution gets a buff or is made more useful, I just cannot put it above any of those paths. It just needs more. I'm not exactly sure what I would want for the left opposition, but I'm sure you guys have all your ideas, so let me know if you have any below. So until next time everybody, I thank you for watching, do hope you've enjoyed it, and until we meet again, from me, Bubble Zest, I have to go, the TF2 summer update just dropped, and I want to check it out. So, goodbye.